Mount Bukak, the divine epicenter of Korea's destiny. Good day. I am Professor Nam-Yong Lee, and I also serve as chairman of the Bukak Forum, a fellowship of more than 2,000 Ph.D. level policy experts devoted to guiding and enlightening the grassroots citizens of the Republic of Korea in order to advance a sound liberal democracy and a sustainable free market economy. Rising solemnly in the northern heart of Seoul, Mount Bukak, Bukak-san, is not merely a mountain. It is the guardian spine of the Korean nation, the sacred main mountain that carries the destiny of Joseon Lee's dynasty and the Republic of Korea. In the philosophy of geomancy, Pungsujiri, the main mountain is the axis that sustains the soul and vitality of a city. Bukak-san gathers the divine energy that descends from heaven and channels it into a living axis of life that unites humanity and nature, civilization and history, the visible and the eternal. Beneath its slopes stretch Cheongwadae Blue House, Gyeongbokgung Palace, Gwanghwamun and Sejong-ro, forming a straight and noble axis that connects heaven, the national leader, and the people. This sacred alignment embodies the divine order imparted by heaven to humankind, linking the royal virtue of Joseon with the spirit of liberal democracy in modern Korea. Bukak thus stands as a living axis of civilization, a conduit between divine will and human duty, from which the Republic of Korea has grown into a nation founded upon freedom and justice. To the east lies Naksan, the Blue Dragon's domain, where supple curves of energy awaken the spirit of literature, art and scholarship. To the west rises Mount Inwang, the White Tiger's seat, symbolizing valor and unyielding strength. The graceful fluidity of the Blue Dragon and the resolute firmness of the White Tiger merge in perfect harmony at Bukak Center, where culture and courage, intellect and integrity coexist in balance. Upon this sacred formation was the nation of Joseon founded, a kingdom aligned with the order of heaven, and its vital spirit continues to flow into the modern Republic of Korea. Behind Bukak stands the majestic Bukhansan, Samgaksan, the mother mountain that inherits the celestial lifeline descending from the big Mount Baekdu-daegan, the great spine of the Korean peninsula. Its vast ridges send their sacred energy down to Bukak, which then carries it onward through Gyeongbokgung and Gwanghwamun to the Han River. This ceaseless circulation of energy embodies the geomantic principle of water-generating wealth, Susaengjae, the very reason Bukak is the source of Korea's prosperity and vitality. Yet this is not a place open to all. Bukak does not embrace those who lack virtue or dignity, those who defy heaven's will, who pursue selfish ambition or power without justice, are rejected by its spirit. History bears witness. Among the kings of Joseon, those who lost virtue found their reigns falter as soon as Bukak's spiritual favor turned away. Bukak aids the righteous but never shelters the unjust. It remains a mirror of human integrity and moral character. From the courtyards of Gyeongbokgung, the ridgeline of Bukak unfolds in solemn yet compassionate curves that seem to cradle the very soul of the nation. When the kings of Joseon offered their daily obeisance to Bukak, it was not mere ritual. It was an act of spiritual reflection, a moment to ask heaven's will and to confront one's own conscience. Before the grandeur of Bukak, kings laid down their arrogance as rulers and learned humility as human beings. Today, Bukak is not merely the main mountain of an ancient capital, it is the axis through which the Korean people shall open a new Pankarabu town era of peace and prosperity. The celestial life current that begins in Baekdu-daegan flows through the Korean peninsula and converges upon Bukak, radiating once more from here to the world. The Republic of Korea, founded upon liberty, creativity and justice, shall rise from this spirit of Bukak to lead a new age of civilization. Bukak's embrace is deep, but few are worthy to dwell within it. Only those of true moral virtue and refined character, leaders who honor heaven's will and love their people, may breathe within its sacred energy. Through such individuals, Bukak sustains the nation and opens the door to a new epoch, Now we must once again lift our gaze toward Bukak. Upon this sacred site, guarded by the blue dragon to the east, the white tiger to the west, and the black tortoise to the north, our people must inscribe heaven's order and uphold humanity's moral duty. Bukak is not merely a mountain, it is a divine scripture written by nature itself, a living textbook teaching humankind how to build a nation and govern the heart with righteousness. Even now, its energy enfolds the skies of Seoul and breathes life into the Republic of Korea. The spirit of Bukak is the eternal force that will lead our people into the next 5,000 years of peace and prosperity. Yet the first step on that path begins always within, in the cultivation of one's own virtue and the refinement of one's character. Thank you very much.